You know how sometimes you keep these little, seemingly random things from when you were a kid? Maybe it's a note, or a cool-looking rock, or a little ribbon. Well, today we're diving into the story of one of those objects, a simple card from the third grade and the incredible cultural holiday that makes it mean everything. So let's start with this really quiet, private moment. These are the words of an adult, a guy named Jarru, and he's just whispering to himself, holding this little piece of his past in his hands. It's a moment that just drops us right into the heart of this whole story. All right, so where does this all start? We find an adult Jarru sitting under the light of these twin moons, and he's about to stumble upon something he has kept tucked away for years and years. I want you to just picture this for a second. There's a soft coastal breeze, he's at a desk that's seen a lot of life, and he opens this one drawer, the one with things he never shows anyone. And inside, there it is, a card. It makes this little crackling sound when he picks it up, and it still, after all this time, smells faintly of those old sugar crayons from school. So what does the card actually say? Get this. Jarru, you're my favorite boy in our whole class. Thank you for always letting me hold your hand. I like you a lot. Love, Belly Boo. I mean, it is just so direct and so pure and unbelievably sweet. It's like a perfect little time capsule of childhood affection. Okay, so it's a sweet card, right? But why keep it for decades? What is it about this one little piece of paper that gives it so much power? The answer, it turns out, isn't just in the words on the card, but in the day it was given. To really get why this card matters so much, we have to zoom out and look at the holiday it was made for, Love Resonance Day. This is the cultural heartbeat that makes Jarru's private memories so significant. So in Arreqqana culture, they have this special day called Narale no Risanara, and that name is just beautiful. It literally translates to the day when hearts echo back. What a concept, right? The idea that the feelings you put out there actually get a response. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Their core belief is that love isn't just a feeling, you know? It's a frequency, a kind of vibration that comes from what they call the falara, or the soul flame. And on this one special day, all those different frequencies, whether it's for a partner, your family, your best friend, or even that secret crush, they all get spiritually amplified. And this all hinges on this beautiful idea: resonance answers resonance. The myth says that a kind of divine thread mirror opens up in the world, and it creates this safe space for people to be vulnerable and share how they really feel. It's a day where the universe itself is basically telling you, go on, say it. So what do people actually do on this day? How does this amazing belief play out in real life with actual traditions? Let's take a look. Well, there are these 5 main traditions that are just so cool. First, people put a glowing mark over their collarbone to symbolize an open heart. They exchange resonance cards, which is exactly what Jarru and Belli were doing. They wait for this special warm breeze at sunset called the blushing wind, which is supposed to give them courage. They eat special desserts that symbolize a warm heart, and then at night, they release these beautiful lanterns into the sky with their hopes whispered inside. And what's so great is that the holiday totally changes depending on how old you are. It really grows with you. When you're a kid, it's all about trading bracelets and sharing little treats with your crush. As a teenager, oh man, the whole day feels electric. It's all about confessions and secret crushes. And then for adults, it becomes something deeper, about romantic dinners, renewing vows, or even healing old heartaches. Okay, so now that we've got all that context, let's go back in time, back to that playground, to that moment between 8-year-old Jarru and Belli Boo, and see how this all played out. So this is what Jarru wrote to her. You can just feel the shyness and the sincerity, can't you? I think you shine the most on Love Resonance Day. Such a pure, sweet thing to say. He even attached this little woven bracelet that he clearly tried so hard to make. And in return, he gets Belli Boo's card, the one he's kept all this time. And hers? Oh, it's so much bolder. It's got this huge pink heart on it, fox stickers all over, and she just comes right out and says it. I like you a lot. She even stuck on a pink seashell that she kissed for good luck. Just fearless affection. But it didn't stop with just the cards. Fueled by that special courage of the day, Belli Boo does something that probably felt huge at the time. She leans in and gives him a quick little kiss on the cheek. And for a quiet kid like Jarru, you can imagine, that was everything. And then something magical happens. The kind of thing you only hear about in stories. As they're standing there, their cards actually start to glow, just faintly, between their hands. And in their culture, that is the unmistakable sign of a perfect love resonance match, a true echo between two hearts. All right, let's come back to the present one last time. To the adult Jarru, holding this glowing memory and finally understand the why. Why this moment? Why this card? And this is it. This is the whole reason he kept it, in his own words. It was never just about a little crush. For a quiet boy who probably felt invisible a lot of the time, this card was the very first time someone saw him, just him, and said, "I like you for who you are." And that right there is the real heart of Love Resonance Day. It's so much more than just romance. It's about being grateful for those little moments that end up shaping our entire lives. It's about the power of just being open with how you feel. And most of all, it's about that deep, universal need we all have to just be truly seen and valued. You see, that little card wasn't just a piece of paper. It was a mirror. The first time someone held up a mirror and showed him his own worth. Which kind of leaves us with a question to think about for ourselves, doesn't it? When was the first time you felt truly seen?